So woke up this morning to a not so great sight. Yes, those are chicken feathers, and that doesn't look good. Hey guys, and welcome back to Grounds Family Farm. As you saw in the clip that I just showed you, we've had some loss on the farm, and these last couple of nights have been a difficult pill to swallow for us. We've unfortunately lost a couple of animals that we were kind of really attached to. But on the farm, things happen. We understand that. It's difficult sometimes. And we're going to tell you the story of what happened and what we think may have occurred in just a little bit. But first, the girls and I wanted to kind of come outside and try to lift everybody's spirits a little bit. And we wanted to show you some of the new babies that were born too, because they've been enjoying those, and those have been kind of helping them get their mind off of the negative things that have happened here lately. So, went ahead and fed these guys. It's a little earlier than usual, but that's okay. In order to be able to come out here and not have everybody all over us, have to take care of that. They're all happy, so we're gonna go ahead and feed these guys. Oh, you got Blizzard's branch that he's been messing with?
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, since we had that storm come through a while back and it just kind of blew limbs from, way across the way, I threw it over here and let them eat off the leaves because they really enjoyed that, and then Blizzard has been using it as a chew toy. But yeah, while they're eating, we'll come down here and say hi to everybody down here.
I see the baby.
Yep, baby horse is with her mama. I really do kind of like the name Maple.
Yeah, I really like it.
I think the name Maple is really growing on us. A lot of you suggested the name Maple, so that's probably what little bit is going to be named. Okay, I have to do this, otherwise the emus will just get in everybody's business. Betty and Hulk. Oh, look at you, Miss Spice.
You're being very spicy.
You were being very spicy, but also I know, I hear you.
We hear you. He's at his little stand.
He's at a spot and he's like, why are you not feeding me right now?
He's my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, I kind of made a mess with.
I love you so much.
Hey guys. You got the brush? Yeah. Spice really needs it, but she does not like that brush one bit. She is not a fan.
Daddy.
Betty, you've still got a whole trough of feed over there. Gracious girl.
I'm gonna pet you. Yes, I am.
Hi.
He's a good boy.
Oh, there's waffles and pancakes. Well, Betty finally decided she'd go the other trough, so they're back. I just didn't want the horses and donkeys to run off because she's just a stinker. She's harmless, but apparently she still intimidates them a little bit, so. Oh, look at her. I'm not going to mess with you, sweetie. I just wanted to watch you. I know. She's so cute. Those big little eyes. Oh, my goodness. She is so tiny and cute. I say she's tiny, but I mean, she's really not too much shorter than the rest of them, truthfully.
So cute.
But yeah, she's so cute. And she's eating real food.
Oh, that's so cute. If she was
Spock loves it. And so does Mama. Hey, Daisy girl. Hi, Daisy girl.
Spock, I'm going to clean this out of your hair.
Betty, really? She's just crazy. Which they don't need a ton of grain anyway. It's more just to keep them happy, keep them satisfied, and, keep them coming up and everything. Because they have all this whole pasture out here, and they are constantly grazing all day long. But look how pretty that pasture looks right now. We need to bush hog it a little bit, but that's a project for another day. Penelope, you have shed your long hair. She has some of the most beautiful patches on her. If she ever has a baby, I can only imagine how pretty it's going to be.
Oh, a little
Yeah, unless they take on all the waffles traits just like Pancakes baby did, so. Because she is a spitting image of her daddy.
Yeah, a beautiful boy.
He's so sweet.
If he was bigger, and I'd ride him.
Yeah.
If he was trained.
Yeah, because he's really sweet. Well, let's come down here.
Hi.
Hey, Spice Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does not like the brush.
No.
So she just usually sheds naturally because, I mean, I'm not going to fight her if she's really going to be that upset about it. It's not worth it. So, but we'll try it again this year and see if she wants, maybe she's changed her mind about it. Maybe with some treats or something. Who knows?
I can basically do magic with him.
Oh yeah, I know.
If you scratch him in the right places for the right amount of time, he'll just flop down and you can like sit on him.
Yep. Yeah, he will let Abby sit on him. Hey, Comet buddy.
Hey, Comet.
Oh, did I scare you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, that emu eats with the rest of them. And then there's Spock. Back to foraging. Are you foraging like a wild donkey? Hey, Sunshine.
You're always down here with food, that's right.
Yeah, no, she just thinks that you're going to have some extra leftover feed that you're going to let her have. She's calmed down and is getting along pretty well with everybody now. She took a while because she's a little grumpy in her old age, but
Yes, but she's so sweet.
she's actually really sweet most of the time. You're just like, how can I get over there and get in their food trough? Oh, you want to dump that out? We had a hard rain and still having to dump out the water from stuff. Well, I think we're going to get back up the hill now and then grab my bucket because last thing I want to do is leave a bucket everywhere and then have to go get through the hordes of animals to go get to it to be able to fill it up to bring it back to their feed trough. Because, yeah, that's a lot of work. And if we can save a little work, that's better. And it is pretty humid today. It's a crazy day. Hey, Junior.
Blizzard.
Junior's getting along good with everybody now. Wow, you two have gotten tall. Look how tall these two girls are. The sisters. Hey, Blizzy boy. Hey, that may be a little too much feed for him, so we'll let him eat and then we'll dump it back in his thing. No, ma'am. Sunshine's like, I'll eat some of that. But you don't need to, honey. And there's Johnny. He's enjoying being out here, and he will come up to the fence for loves every chance he gets.
Sure.
Oh yeah, he heard Abby's voice and wanted to come see her. Hey, Junior.
And then we have Mr. Blizzard.
Yeah, so if you hear panting right beside me. Hey, Snowflake. And Cookie has decided that he likes to climb up in the trough now while he eats. Come on, get down.
You get down, sir.
Sir,
Sir, thank you.
that's not how you're supposed to eat. Everybody else stands on the ground to eat. You can't too. I know, look at how beautiful their coats are. Just so soft and silky. Yeah.
Oh, Blizzard. Let's go.
Blizzard's having to run Sheepy off because Sheepy likes to try to eat his feed, but
Look at this good boy.
yeah. And we did get, oh, we got Brownie. That's awesome. Hey. Yeah, Brownie is being friendly.
Oh, hey, yo. Oh, you sneezed on me.
Hey, rascal.
And Rose's coat's beautiful too.
Mm-hmm. They're definitely healthy. But yeah, we did get the clipper blades in like a day ago. Thankfully they came in when they did because we are going to need to shear these guys ASAP. Which is not anybody's favorite task, but I mean, it has to be done. Because it is starting to get into consistently warmer temperatures now. Y'all are so silly and crazy. Hey, what are you two doing? Sheepy, that's not for you.
They're just like for eating.
It's literally not for you, honey.
This is called dog feed.
Dog feed, not sheep feed.
Yeah.
Go.
There's not even
Go
a
eat with the
G
sheep.
or a D in your name.
But let's go over to the dairy goat pen. Over here in the dairy goat pen, we got Miss Oracle, who is obviously very, very close to kidding. I mean, look at the rounded edge of her belly. It's definitely, she's just like her sister, apparently. And she's developing that before she is ready to kid, which she's got very prominent teats right now too, so you definitely know she's getting close.
Hello, beautiful.
Hey, beautiful girl. Oh, you like those scratches. Look at that. Look at that head. Oh, that feels so good, sugar.
Hi.
Oh, my. I guess I hit the good spot.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Grab between the shoulder blades. You're so funny. That's so silly. Oh, yeah. Oh, sweet girl. And here's the sweet newest baby over here, Olympia's baby. He is doing good. He's all over the place. Chasing mama around usually. Hey, Olympia.
Something cool about her. She'll let you know. Look, you can actually milk it.
Yeah, don't squeeze it all out. We'll have to actually come clean her teats and milk her for real later. Actually, the other night, I was feeding the cows, and she started making noise like something was wrong. And I was like, oh no, what's going on? So I came out here running, thinking that something was wrong with her baby. And he was fine. So I was like, what's going on? And she kept moving my hand. Well, she kept moving my hand to where I would try to milk her. So I don't know if she's just got so much milk since she only has one baby that she just is needing to, and she's used to that. But I think we're past the point of her just having colostrum. So we are going to be milking her and, you know, doing a shared milking deal. Like, you know, you've heard before where, you know, the babies drink some and then you milk some too. But yeah, she's doing excellent, and I'm really impressed with how well she was doing with the milking, because she just stood there. I didn't put her on the stand or anything. And of course, that night I just kind of milked her out to see if we could milk any, and I let Blizzard enjoy that. But we'll be doing it for real and for us. And Abby's really excited for one, because Abby loves goat milk.
Yes, I love goat milk. Wait, try the little check on her.
Let's see, do you like your shoulder blade scratches too? Yep, she does. Oh, she does. But she just loves scratches all over and hugs and everything else.
She just loves hugs.
And she's such a little...
She likes the armpit scratch. Oh, yeah, she loves right here scratch.
Yeah, she just loves scratches and hugs and loves. That's just what's up with her.
Just like, attention, please.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, she just loves. And then Miss Nutmeg, we assumed before that she was bred. I know for sure she's bred now. I can see the signs if you look at her sides. And then also, she's got a bag. Now, that one could be interesting because she has warmed up to us, but she definitely really... I'm not going to say she wasn't messed with at all when we got her, but she wasn't messed with as much as like some of our other goats that we've bought. So we've definitely been having to, you know, take some initiative with her and really get her to accept us a little bit more and to trust us. But I mean, she'll come up and she'll let you pet her nose through the fence and stuff. And so that's helpful. And I'm hoping that she's like that when she has her baby too, because Cicely she's been good as far as being friendly with us with Colton and all that, but don't know how Miss Nutmeg will be. And Nutmeg is actually Cicely's baby, she's a year and a half-ish or so right now. So she's definitely plenty old to be bred. She's just still kind of small. Definitely a different frame than Olympia or even Oracle, because they are very large-framed goats, that's for sure. You gonna take care of baby? You taking care of him? It is hot out, isn't it, guys? It is so hot out. I'm not gonna go out there with these guys right now because they're doing fine and They had some grain last night, and it's still early in the day, so I'm not going to feed them right this minute, but cows are enjoying the pasture for sure today. They haven't been hollering for attention either, so they're definitely having a good old time by themselves. Yeah. I just love getting to see the cows in the pasture. We've been having to keep fly spray on them pretty regularly because the flies have been particularly bad this year already. Which, like I said, it's not even summer yet, so guess we'll see how that goes and how that turns out. But I could just sit there and watch these guys for hours because they are so beautiful. Well, Abby wanted to try brushing the goats down because they are actually they're planning to show some goats at the county fair this year, and they're wanting to get some experience. They've been learning brushing techniques on the friendlier ones. That way it's easier to work with the ones that, not going to say they're not friendly, but just a little more skittish than the others. But yeah, y'all are doing excellent. Excellent, excellent. Which they talked about showing her at one point. I don't know if we will or not, but Olympia would be a good show goat.
And I was out here every day with Oracle, and she will walk on me. Just a little stubborn, but she'll walk.
Yeah, Oracle will probably be less stubborn whenever she actually has that baby, though. Because she is just a little turkey right now, but she's big pregnant, and it's hot. And I know from personal experience that being big pregnant when it's really hot is not fun. And baby girl is just getting a little hotter. I wonder how many you're gonna have.
I hope it's 2.
We'll see.
I hope it's 2.
As long as they're healthy, that's the main thing.
Yeah, she has 12 healthy ones.
Hey, sweet baby girl. Hi.
Hello. Oh. Wait, the shoulder blades.
Yeah. Oh. Look at Olympia. She's wanting the attention too.
Look. Oh, look at her.
Yeah, y'all are so sweet. So, these guys are over here grazing a little bit. They've definitely eaten this down pretty good. And I guess some feed got dumped, so they're foraging a little bit. And they got since this branch was in here after that last storm, we just went ahead and got it out of the fence because you can see kind of crumpled it and everything a little bit, but then we just left it for them to have the leaves because they really enjoy those leaves. Hi, dear sugar. Bailey girl. She's on the other side of her mama right there. There. Yeah, that tail is just kind of holding on a little bit, but it's definitely getting ready to fall off. I can't get over how fuzzy she is. Like the others don't really have that much fuzz on them, but she's got all that extra peach fuzz. It's so funny. And she's got a very distinctive little baa too. She's not like the others. You can hear them hollering, but you can't always tell them apart. But she's very distinctive for some reason. Oh, and we remedied our fence problem with Jessie. She has a board on her head, just like Puppy does. It does not hurt her, does not bother her. She looks very silly, but she also stays out of the fence. Like I said, the main issue with her getting stuck in the fence was the fact that we had to worry about possible dehydration or something. So that's why we did that. Oh, Puppy lost hers. Puppy had it just a little bit ago. So I guess we will...
Puppy, what is this?
Yeah, she wore it off. Well, what we're going to have to do then is watch her, and if she sticks her head back through the fence, then we will just put it back on.
Yep. Hopefully she learned a lesson.
It's already done. I mean, it's been done once, so it'll be fine. Who's that one?
B. Bradford.
B. Bradford. Hey, B. Bradford. Hi, B. Bradford. He's a feisty one.
Yes.
And so is Boot.
Bye bye. Look at Dolly and Dusty over there.
And then Dolly and Dusty. And Mr. Dusty has been making his way out of the fence. Just right on the other side, so not going real far or anything. But
how we tell them apart is this one, Dolly, the girl, has floppy ear stuff. Plus she
and
has,
Dusty does not.
Plus she has like a bunch of dots near her eyes.
Yep.
I can't tell my
She
favorite.
looks a little more spooky than he does.
Yeah.
Watch out for this, okay?
He's super sweet. Dolly's my favorite. I don't know why.
This pen's all doing well. Cicely is over there. Colton's hanging out, you know, running on the pile because that's his favorite spot. But yeah, these babies are keeping us entertained, that's for sure. Boot, you just don't know what to think, do you, bud?
Oh, what is it?
And where's that? And there's Apple's over there on the other side of the pen. Apple is Carmel's baby and
Yes. Caramel apple.
a little bit younger than the rest of them.
Believe it or not, Apple is younger than these ones. These ones
Yep.
are like almost as old as Bird.
Yep, Apple's our youngest, and then Dolly and Dusty, and then B. Bradford and Boot. So that's the 8, and then Colton, of course, after that. Colton's the oldest by far.
Star.
But he's finally getting a lot bigger than he was. But that also means he's off running and playing a lot more than the rest of them too, so that's kind of funny. And these lambs they're getting big. That's the boy right there, isn't it?
This one?
The tallest one.
I think this is John.
Yeah, that is the boy, the one that will be eventually leaving our farm. But yeah, he is
He will
getting
be there.
big. Do you want to go check on Apple and see what Apple's up to? Yeah. Here's little Miss Apple. Look how big she is. It just still floors me that came out of little bitty Carmel over there. I mean, who would have thought that Carmel would have a baby that's that big? But I think we're going to go show you the new other babies that we do have because they're super exciting. Okay, so we did have some more eggs hatch, and these actually came from somewhere else, so I think they will be more true to what they were supposed to be, hopefully. But over here are the lavenders and the chocolates, and they're doing really, really good. We grouped these mainly the way we did so that you could kind of tell everything apart, because that's one of the challenges, is trying to make sure you can tell everything apart the way you're supposed to. But they are doing so good. Abby said she loves these in particular because they are so fluffy. They are very fluffy and cute. But yeah, they are really doing excellent. And we actually still have some more in the incubator. They're just not hatched yet. You can see some of these have just really recently hatched.
Like yesterday.
And right over here, we've got our Blue Black Splash and Jubilees. So Kevin knows the differentiation between the Blue Black Splash and the Jubilees. I don't know that as well, but these guys are really pretty and very, very tiny and fluffy too. He did a hatch of all of these in the same thing, but he actually put a divider in the incubator at the bottom so that he could tell everything apart, because they are a little harder to identify when they're really tiny, but they're so cute. I just think they're adorable. Yeah, and we have more of these that are working on hatching too, so stay tuned. And then right here, these are our peacocks. They are doing so good. Yeah, if you notice, there's 3 now instead of just the 2 that we had, because we did have one more egg hatch, and that was really, really exciting because it's kind of difficult with the peacock eggs because, I don't know, it's just like conditions have to be just perfect sometimes. Plus, we had several that were not fertile, which, I mean, this is the first season for any of these guys to actually lay. These guys are really doing great, and they definitely developing some pretty color, and the one is very bright, very light colored. I think that's really neat.
Hello, babies.
Hey, sweeties. Well, the girls want to show you real quick how their stuff in the tractors are doing. Hey, you're fine, you're fine. They just go nuts every time they hear a noise. But yeah. Oh, Bosco, you can really tell his color now that he's out of those lights in that room. I love that he's got that little crest on his head. And then you said Pepper's the really tall one there.
Yes.
Pepper and Bosco like to mess with each other, but they're doing really good. Pepper's very interesting how dark colored of a bird it is, so.
You know what Bosco did this morning?
What?
Me and Izzy were talking over here, and we lifted the thing up and put this up so we could just, like, see the chickens. I was holding him, he jumps off, and he, like, went to there and just...
He's silly.
And then we said, Bosco stuck the landing.
But yeah, there's Izzy's Old English Bantams.
Yeah, let's get out of the corner, baby. Look at that orange one. Yeah, the
Yeah.
orange one means it kind of looks like a pumpkin.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like Bosco.
Oh, look at the gray one that's got all the kind of orangish spots on it.
Oh, I see a cat.
It's really pretty.
And my favorite part is the cat can go under there.
Yeah, Abu is just hanging out under there.
I know Abu won't hurt him.
Abu, do you like the shade? I think that's what she's after. But yeah, they've got a nice spot for their water, a nice covered place for their feed. So the girls and I are going to work on getting this lid taken care of because you see there are some holes. It is old metal and there's tons of scratches and it's very dirty. So we're going to be working on cleaning this lid, and we've got some silicone or something to daub these holes with that is paintable. Kevin looked and he still had some left. So we're going to daub these holes and fill them. And then after a day or two, we're going to come out here. We're going to get some like Rust-Oleum spray paint and spray paint this lid. That way it can actually be really cute. And Izzy said that Daddy could surprise her with the color as long as it's like a light, bright color. So we shall see what he finds, assuming he gets to go by and try to get some today.
I'll be fine if it's yellow.
You'll be fine if it's yellow?
Yeah.
Or any color, right?
Yeah.
Here's the Kikiriki roosters and Sarama females. And they are the messiest chickens I think I have ever seen in my life. We can't fill this completely up because they spread it all over the place and then they want to eat it off the ground. I don't get it, but they're so funny because this is the only pen that gets this messy.
Yeah.
And then of course it attracts the flies, so we'll have to move it again. But they're just crazy.
This is Alfalfa. He's my favorite.
That is Alfalfa.
He's so tiny.
And what's the other one's name?
Miguel.
And that is Miguel. Yeah, all of these are really friendly too. And they have tons of space, so it's really cool. We definitely can only put so much feed in here at once because otherwise they will spill it all out and it will just be a mess. Y'all are so messy all the time. That's why we have to move y'all so much. And it never fails, you move them and then they make it messy again. So now for the sad news. So yesterday, Abby woke up and came outside like she always does to go check on her animals, namely Hey Hey and Louie and the baby goats. And Hey Hey was not in his normal spot. She and Kevin and Izzy and even their Momo looked all over the farm and they have not found any sign of Hey Hey. He didn't come back to roost on the lawnmower or anything like that. And he was there in the middle of the night because he started crowing when he heard her walking through the house. Let me show you where the lawnmower sits in relation to our house. Yeah, there's the lawnmower, there's the house. So he's basically right out the windows. So we are pretty sure that Hey Hey is no longer with us. And that is extremely sad because, I mean, he has been a staple around here for a long time and he's been Abby's baby and he's really, really sweet. And I don't know, we never found any feathers, we never found any traces of any kind of struggle or anything. So I don't really know. And I mean, we're assuming the worst just because we don't know otherwise. But the fact that he didn't come back to roost on the lawnmower last night, we're assuming that it was bad. And she's been pretty upset about it because, I mean, like I said, that was her baby and he's followed her all around this place for a very long time. We only had 3 chickens that were on the loose. Hey Hey, because the others picked on him. And then one that they named Broody Judy. And the third was Lady Frances, who just about nobody can catch because she's been spooked so many times. She was the sole survivor after the dog attacks. You know, both of them, multiple, whatever, how many we had. And then we actually caught her one time, I guess, after that. And we put her in the pen. Then we had all those escape whenever the pen flipped and all that good stuff right before the expo. And so after that, she's just been running like crazy and won't let anybody catch her. Well, where does she roost? Where does she sleep? She sleeps on top of that makeshift chicken pen that is getting replaced very, very soon. So she's way up there where nothing can touch her. She's just very, very careful now. Judy Broody liked to roost up here on the trampoline every night. Kevin came in at midnight last night and did his checks after work. Everything was fine. Judy was roosting up here. Well, today we wake up and this is what we see. We've got a whole trail of feathers starting here, so definitely a struggle. It leads around the trampoline, and we're getting toward the back of the pasture, or back part of the property with the tractors and the peacocks, and then feathers here, line of feathers there, and feathers there. So Broody Judy is definitely no more. And that is really sad because she was actually really sweet. She's hatched out 2 of our barnyard mixes that we have with some of our other chicks right now. But you can tell what the problem is. This fence is so high that, I mean, Abby could get under there without having to, do too much crawling. Like, yeah, she's in the pasture now. So obviously, whatever predators are deciding that they like our animals, that's how they got in. And the fence will be repaired. Don't have to worry about that. That's not something that is a question. But we were kind of still holding out hope for Hey Hey until we saw this morning. And then now we're pretty sure that, he's not coming back. And that's super sad. She's been having a hard time with that because he's been so gentle and so sweet and really, really has been great on this farm. And he's protected Judy and Francis, and now he's not where he can do that anymore. But whatever predator did come to get them was very quiet and very, very bold to come up in our backyard. Literally to probably snatch him off the lawnmower, unless he was just up early making some rounds around, because he liked to come around the other chickens and stuff. So, he could have gotten over here close to this hole and something got him, or it was really bold. But we are working on a solution for that problem right now. Don't know what it's going to be yet, because with the cats around, it's not like we want to put out regular traps or anything because we don't want to harm them. But we've got to do something to protect these animals because, if it's already coming up this close to our backyard, that's scary. The girls don't need to be out after dark for sure because, I don't know how big it was, but obviously big enough to drag off a chicken. Obviously it was the middle of the night, so they're not up at 2 or 3 in the morning. But it's just insane. And I never thought this was going to happen because we've never had a predator problem this close. Except for the dogs, the wild dogs that were out and all that good stuff. But we haven't had one right here behind the house. The one thing I can say is that the other day we had a really awful storm in the middle of the night. And it was so bad that Kevin and I had to run out here, tie down those 2 chicken tractors that have the younger chicks in them. And that way that they were safe and everything, because we were actually afraid that one had already tried to slightly flip. We were able to secure everything, but we were afraid that we were going to lose some chicks. We did not lose any, thankfully, after we tied them down. But we came out the next morning to check on everything, make sure we didn't have any damage. That is when we noticed the limbs that had flown from across the fence row on the adjoining pasture. But he looked across here, and out by the pond, he noticed that there was a lone coyote just walking around, which was really weird because it was like 7:30 in the morning. You don't normally see them out that time of morning, like ever. They can, because it's not like they're just night owls, but they pretty much are. But they don't normally get spotted in the daytime, so we are not sure. Could have been a coyote is what came up in the yard, but if so, they are getting bold. So we're going to put a stop to this ASAP, because losing more animals is not something we want to do. We do have lots of cats around, and we don't want to lose any of them either. But please just keep Abby in your thoughts, because Hey was definitely her buddy. He was a very special rooster. I mean, I have never seen a Rhode Island red rooster that would just come up and let you love on him and pick him up. You could carry him around everywhere. I mean, she toted him all around the farm. He played with her. She sat there and she gave him a birthday celebration one day. I should have some pictures of Hey, and I'll try to put those in at the end of the video, just as a kind of a way to remember him, because he, like I said, he was really special. And this one definitely hurts a lot more than some of the other losses, because I mean, he's been a staple for a little while. He really has been. And even though, you know, she loves Bosco, she loves her other Kiki-Riki roosters, she loves, you know, all the other animals that she loves, they don't take the place of that. So she's still feeling the loss right now. And they also miss Judy Broody, because they said she was really sweet and she let them love on her and cuddle them. And even though she was a stinker when she had babies, she was still really sweet. So yeah, we are going to put a stop to this and not let this continue to happen, because more loss is not what we are wanting at this point. The girls have even mentioned trying to put the cats up so that we can do some trapping or something, but either way, we're fixing to end this. Snack time is not available for these predators anymore. Abby took a breather for a little bit, but look who she's got. It's Louie. And you got a feather too. That's a nice, pretty feather.
Hayes.
Oh, is that Hayes' feather? Yeah. Oh, that'd be good to save. Oh, hey Louie, I didn't mean to poke you in the ear.
He looks like a little bobcat.
He does, but he's trying to play with your feather too. Yeah, he is so sweet. Yeah, he's very playful and very, very sweet. Sparkles is like, hey Izzy, you're not holding me, and she's holding Louie, so not fair. Aww. Yeah, they're both such sweet kitties.
He'll sleep like literally on top of me.
Mm-hmm.
He will go to sleep.
Yeah, he would be a house cat if we'd let him, but yay! I am quite allergic. But animals in the house are just not for us. So they can be outside, and they like to sleep in various sheds and even under the back steps sometimes. Yeah, Nugget, their other cat Nugget, likes to sleep under the back steps. Probably is actually sleeping right now, so we're not going to disturb him. But yeah, Louie kind of helps cheer everybody up too, and so does Sparkles. Yeah, y'all are so sweet.
They're a little wild though.
Yeah, they're both a little wild. But I think that's going to wrap it up for us today. We've got some other things to do, and we actually have to run some errands. So we're going to leave it here. Like I said, super sad about this loss, but we try to share everything with you, the good and the bad, and unfortunately today it was bad news. But it's going to get better. We've got new babies to look forward to. They've got their sweet kitties to look forward to. And like I said, we're going to solve that problem. We're not going to let this keep happening. But hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we will catch you next time on Grounds Family Farm. Bye, guys.
Bye. Peace. Bye.